but Charu Pragya, I think if these are the numbers and directionally each and every poll is suggesting the same, then the Aam Aadmi is no longer with the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi.
Yes. Yes. And Preeti, a large reason for that has been misgovernance. A large reason for that has been misrepresenting who you really are while calling yourself a Aam Aadmi and feeling absolutely comfortable taking U-turns on your stance of not needing security, not needing a fancy big bungalow and building the Sheesh Mahal. It also comes down to one more thing. The way Bharatiya Janata Party government, Modi government has delivered at the center, whether we are talking about Ayushman Yojana, whether we are talking about ensuring every household gets water from taps, when we are talking about making sure lives of people get better year after year, Delhi has not managed that. And that's been unfortunate. Year after year, the situation with air pollution becomes worse. The water pollution situation is also getting really, really bad. And all of this comes together and points fingers at the Aam Aadmi Party Sarkar, because here is a government which can give 1+1 free alcohol, but you are not adding money to the exchequer's fund. What are you doing instead is using that money to fight your own cases when you are stuck in the liquor scam. Whether they talk about, and I was trying to say this before, when you talk of your healthcare model, you cannot have Raghav Chadda openly going to London and saying कि मैं दिल्ली में आंख नहीं दिखा सकता इसीलिए I'm abroad. They have not delivered on anything, and their RTI replies now reflect that. It is not just about making blank promises. You have to deliver on those promises, and you have to begin somewhere. They've not been able to do that. When they said they'll make 500 schools in Delhi, they've not managed to make any. They started talking about classrooms after that, but how did they make classrooms? They are classifying bathrooms as classrooms. So, they have managed to fool a lot of the people for a very long time, but no more. People of Delhi have understood that to give a better lifestyle to their elderly, to their children, they have to change this government. Apda needs to go. We can't have a government which encourages rights in Delhi. We can't have a government which is only busy in filling up its own pockets and not even tabling the CAG report in Vidhan Sabha. We can't do that.
All right, okay. Anjali Rai, quickly, one word in and then I need to go into a break. Go ahead.
No, I want to say that Delhi is being ruled by two governments, central government and Delhi state government. Now, I want to ask Charu that what about unauthorized colonies? What about your promises? You said that you are going in 2020 Sankalp Patra, you said that you are going to regularize all the colonies. Why didn't you authorize all the colonies? Then Modi ji said, Jahan jhuggi wahan makan in 2020 Sankalp Patra. But what happened? You were supposed to give 15 lakh houses to the cluster people, but you delivered only 4,700 houses. Then what about law and order? Everybody is witnessing the condition of law and order in Delhi.
Anjali Rai, I understand all of that, but these are conversations that we were having before Delhi voted.
Then
and
why
now,
did you?
One can go ad nauseum on all of that. But if Delhi has spoken, and yes, you are right, it's best that we wait for the 8th of February, and we're only discussing, exit polls, with a bit of apprehension, but we are putting the numbers out. But one thing, is that one needs to take into account that directionally, most are saying exactly the same thing. In 2024 Lok Sabha elections, they might have got the numbers wrong, but directionally, the BJP did win and form government. I want to quickly, all right, Siddharth Mishra, I want to get you in very quickly. If you're looking at these exit poll numbers today, what's your hunch? Do you see them as an anomaly? Do you think it's different from what's happening on ground? What's your assessment for somebody who studied Delhi?
I think the BJP definitely has an upper hand. BJP definitely has an upper hand, and the reason for BJP having an upper hand is the shift of the middle class. The middle class vote not going back to Arvind Kejriwal for the Vidhan Sabha elections. And as the question was asked to me, what is the middle class in Delhi? Remember, Delhi is a trader city. Delhi is a trading center. Delhi's traders form the middle class, the chunk of middle class, the small entrepreneurs, traders, and they all stood benefited by the free Bijli scheme, 200 unit, 300 unit scheme of Arvind Kejriwal. Having utilized that, but then BJP also, they also lost on Delhi's industrial states, where they had to balance the power tariff, which was brought down in these areas. In domestic power tariffs, there were huge rise of the power tariffs in the commercial areas, in the industrial areas. In fact, the industrial areas, if you look
Okay.
at the industrial areas bordering Uttar Pradesh, Patparganj industrial, they have got emptied and they have gone to Noida and Ghaziabad.
Okay.
So, you know,
So
this is
basically,
the
you're
very
saying
possible.
if these numbers hold, it's a spectacular win engineered for the BJP by the Delhi middle class, which
Absolutely.
from
And I say they are
2024
getting
Lok
these
Sabha
seats.
elections has decided not to migrate back to the Aam Aadmi Party for Vidhan Sabha. We're going to leave it at that.